Now it's time to create a plugin together quickly. So we are going to stay on this fetch post functions, and our plugin is just going to display, for instance, how much posts are written on this blog. So basically, what I want to do, I want to go there and say that I'm going to take a bootstrap element because we already got bootstrap, so it's going to be easier for us. So I'm going to go to documentation, and again, I think I'm gonna get an alert. All right, so this alert is going to be an info alert. So light, dark, check out info alert. There we go. I'm going to go there. There we go. And I'm going to write, okay, I'm going to remove this and say this blog as, and in here I'm going to put the length of posts written. There we go. I'm going to save, and we still got the post. We still got the post alert. So I got the weather plugin. There we go. It's working. So I'm going to view this. There we go. Template, post written, path length. So I might have an error somewhere. Let me check, or maybe I should clean my cache. If I go down. All right. So it says post length doesn't work like this. Okay, the error comes from me. This block has post length, so it's supposed to be an array. There we go. So let's do it again. Okay, still the same error. Post length written. Oh yeah. All right. Okay, I found my error. So you see, if you code this way, you got to be really careful. So I got my my plugin in here. Okay, cool. And I'm going to remove my plugin from this article because I don't want to have it on this article. But for instance, I want to have it, let's say, so on my widgets, and I want to have it on my footer. All right. So I got recent post in here. So how can I do? Maybe here on footer meta. Okay. So we're going to take a post, and in here, cool. And I'm going to put in here my plugin. So my plugin name is, again, let's check it out, weather plugin. So maybe I'm going to change this name. I'm going to say post count plugin. And of course, if I change here the name of my component, I gotta go back there and change here too. Okay, so here it's going to be post count plugin, and here, there we go. I'm going to save. So I think it's all right now. We can go back, and there we go. It's working, guys. Our plugin is working. Our plugin is doing the full job. Okay? If you are on this course, you might want to create a plugin for WordPress and publish it on wordpress.org. There is a very good article, and I'm going to give you the resource on this course on how to publish a plugin on the WordPress plugin directory. So there are many plugins on WordPress, you know that. And the thing is that you cannot publish a plugin like this. You have to first register the code and work on your code. So there are many steps to pass, and this article on kinsta.com is amazing to do this. So first, coding, it has to be clear, okay? You have to keep your code human readable. So in here, it's really simple. I mean, we could have created folders with components and put JS component inside and import, for instance, our stuff, etc., etc. We would have worked on the architecture of this plugin. So here my code is pretty clear, so somebody can understand what I did in here, so it's cool. You always have to comment your code. On WordPress, you really should comment your code. So here, importing all scripts we need. All right, and here we are going to put trigger our action. Okay, all right, you should do that all the time. Prefer WordPress function instead of PHP function when possible. This is what we did. So as you see, you gotta fulfill many stuff in here, such as feature, support, update, etc., etc. Then you got the plugin structure. So most of the time you should create folders in here. So I'm supposed to create an assets folder. If I got if I got images, stuff like this, I gotta create a branches folder too, a tags folder, a trunk folder. Trunk, is that with an S? No, it's not with an S, so I'm going to remove this. So as you see, I'm following all the rules. And this is the thing, you know, you gotta follow all these texts. And of course, what you should really do, you are obliged to do this, is to provide a readme.txt inside your plugin. And it has to take many options, as we see in here. You also get directly in here a plugin readme file in here. So you can copy paste this and just go there, and you got to fulfill everything in here. All right. So as you see, our architecture begins to be complete. I get back. So once I got my readme, I can try the readme validator. Okay. And this is really important, guys. You really have to get documentation on your plugin, especially if you want to give it to people. The header plugin comment, we already did it at first, it's in here. So you should fulfill everything. I'm not gonna do it, but it's okay. And then you got to sign up to wordpress.org and you can submit your plugin. And actually, which is cool, is that they tell you how much plugins are in the review queue. And this is cool because you can wait to be reviewed, and then they can say, okay, your plugin is going to be accepted, is going to be approved, and actually you will receive a mail that tells you, yeah, your plugin has been approved. And down, as you see later, you will see that if you fulfill every steps, that your plugin would be available. And this is it. There are many other steps, useless or not, whatever. And if you want to publish release, you might know that you can do it. So for the releases, you can check all the guide just here. Really, I give you the resource directly inside this course.